justice for blacks, whites, men, women. That's a big segregation.
Tell me one area where the human rights of women and girls today in Britain are assaulted. One. Literally one. There you go, that's the face I get whenever I ask that question. You can't. There isn't one.
I don't even know where to start.
Well, go on, carry on.
I don't even know where to start.
Well, you've got to start somewhere, so carry on, I'm waiting. One area where the state assaults the human rights of women and girls in Britain today. One.
Well, I mean, we could go into all the politics of where all human rights. I don't segregate.
So you've got to.
I don't.
Then you can't understand
No,
it.
you've got to segregate. I don't have to
We have 20
segregate.
areas where the human rights of men and boys are assaulted, and male genital mutilation is just the first.
And that would be wrong. Can't women say
The
that's
state
wrong
doesn't do
as
anything
well?
about it.
Yeah.
The state doesn't do anything about it. The state does do a lot about FGM.
Yes, but the state would step in anyway. You can't go against a whole religion where the women and the men in that religion say that should be happening, that is allowed, circumcision is allowed.
So that's okay then?
No, if it's been done in the way.
No, there are no exemptions to the law for religious or cultural reasons. The law is absolutely clear on this. It could not be clearer. This is a crime. MGM is a crime. And in some
way, that means that what women do is wrong because something is going.
I'm asking you to
if you
understand
fight injustice, if you fight injustice, you fight it on behalf of everyone. You don't separate.
So
these people. If that's wrong, that because that's wrong, then this makes that right. If you're saying one against another, so all of a sudden you're saying. The state shouldn't say that it's perfectly all right to do things for FGM and allow that. No, if one's wrong and another one's wrong, save arguments.
That's not how the state works. That's
You tell me all about the things about circumcision and what makes it wrong. You fight it on a platform of just men and just boys, and tell us we're wrong or that men are downtrodden because of that. Then you've separated half of the world's population.
And the reason we do that is that the state is all over female genital mutilation.
And so, that doesn't make something that doesn't make that right and wrong. It is because someone's looking after them. Let's slag them off.
No one's slagging them off. I'm simply asking for
lots of wars.
I'm asking for males to have the same basic human rights as females.
I wouldn't dream of coming to you saying women have everything terrible.
Well, because you can't point me to one area where that's true. You have not in this 15 minutes. You haven't told me one area where the state assaults the human rights of men and boys in Britain today. Not one.
Of women, the state doesn't on all. There's loads of injustices within the laws that we've got now.
Name me one where women and girls specifically have their human rights assaulted. One area.
In this country?
Yes, today.
Not one that would separate where women have a fine and men are not fine.
Yeah, I have 20 areas where men are not fine and women are.
Yes, but you've already made a sweeping statement, which is so totally untrue, saying that there'd be loads and loads of men not in prison if women entered falsely.
That's what the evidence tells us.
So you're calling the justice system that just isn't true. You said his experience and what we know from my daughter and how many people they do that, and people who work in the criminal justice system. You're saying they're absolutely all for women. That's why men get put in prison and women get away with it. Absolutely.
The injustice system is incredibly anti-male.
That's your opinion.
No,
you
it's
have
an
opinion. That's your opinion.
It's not an opinion. I mean,
it's not true.
Have you actually? You say confidently it's not true. Have you read the evidence? Let me answer that for you. No, you haven't. So how can you come out with that?
You've experienced it.
Oh, the reality. The reality that shows that in divorce courts, men are deprived from seeing their children.
Sometimes there's a good reason.
Yes.
And sometimes there is. In fact, generally there is.
Absolutely. So
false
allegations we've got.
False allegations of violence.
Well, I think we done.
Yes.
All the best.